Wow. Oh gosh, everyone, sorry about this. The time is almost 6:15, and hello everyone. You guys probably know I haven't been vlogging for months now, and there has been a lot of explanation to why I haven't been vlogging for a very long time, and things have been happening throughout early January, and it was extremely personal, but I will try and get to the bottom of this to why. Hang on, why am I so dark? But here we go. Yeah, I'll try and get to the bottom of this and try and explain my absence. But at the end of the day, as you probably know, it's not in the evening, it is in the morning. We are almost approaching towards summer. We are in late spring, and it is my birthday month, guys. And yeah, it's quite strange around here. It's quiet around here. And the best thing of all, it's Bank Holiday Monday again, because you know what that means? It's the King Coronation weekend. And I've been to Windsor yesterday. It has been wonderful. However, there's loads of police present because of those idiotic protesters, what I'm just seeing. But like I say, I'm not going to get into any political debate about this, but we're here to have an incredible time. Now, I may have a little bit of an opinion about King and Queen, but at the end of the day, it's a tradition. We should show respect and we should enjoy ourselves. And this is what we have. And that is the reason why it's good to have a nice quiet time around here. There's nobody about, and well, don't know what time it is. It's not the right tone, as you can listen, right? It's 6:15. And it's chiming the 1:45 one, which, well, unlike Big Ben, this needs to be fixed, if you know what I mean. I missed you all, but we are gonna go ahead and start the vlog, shall we? So, enjoy. Now that we're home, and yeah, I mean, this was just basically later in the morning and the weather looks ridiculously bad outside. I wanted to tell you once again, welcome back to my video. It has been a long time. It has been probably from January, February, March, April. It's been 4 months, probably almost 3 to 4 months. I haven't been vlogging. I mean, I had vlog at the beginning of 2023. This was kind of like prior to a week before the tragedy, and I can't really imagine on how my life has changed for the worse, but everything has changed in terms of family. I'm surely you've probably heard the news already on my personal account, but I wanted to tell every one of you who sent me messages, thoughts and sympathies and condolences, thank you all very much. This really means to me so much. I mean, I couldn't really do this without you guys. I had continued to do photography, which is absolutely brilliant because it kind of makes me less stressed doing it, because doing a video on this and editing is kind of a little bit constrained, if you know what I mean, because with photo editing it's just kind of simple and then I'll be able to post it no problem. But with this one, it takes time. It does require a hardware processing when it comes to making a very good quality video on this. But at the end of the day, I wanted to try and make this video look good for you as much as possible. Yes, I film on my iPhone and I film on this camera, which is the Sony a6300. I might film some of the videos on the a6600 eventually in the future, but of course I do have my a6600 with me, but I tend to use it a lot more for photography. But in any case, it doesn't really matter what camera I use, it will make a very good content. I was originally going to do what's in my camera bag, but I do have some certain surprise for you that I might unbox instead for you. Because yes, this month is my birthday month, and I believe for this vlog, I wanted to do this unboxing for you that you may not expect. So here it is. That's right, this is it, M2 Mac Mini. And the best news so far, this comes with the M2 Pro chip. So as you can see in the packaging, it says Mac Mini, and on the back it doesn't have anything other than that this was basically only spec'd up the 1TB drive. This matches my MacBook M1 Pro specification, which is 10-core CPU and 16-core GPU, so very excited about this. This is going to match my MacBook Pro that I have, although this is going to have the M2 Pro, whereas my MacBook Pro currently has the M1 Pro. So with all that said, let's unwrap it. Alright, I'm going to put the Mac Mini to the side and let's just see what we got inside. And the leaflet has design by Apple in California and of course the UK plug. And there's the Apple stickers, the silver one. Everything is just like all the literatures where you just know how to turn on the computer. For those people who don't know, it has all the instruction that you needed. Instruction, beg your pardon.
Days later.
We are here in central London in Westminster, and what a nice day. I mean, yeah, we've got a little bit of a cloud in the background. Here is the London Eye, and right in front of me is this glorious Big Ben, back to its former glory. It has been in restoration since 2017, and now in 2022, I think it was last year, it's just got back to its former glory. And this year, or probably about later than last year, the bongs and the chimes came back, which is lovely to hear. And we are going to be hearing the bong, sorry, not the bong, we're going to be hearing the 1:45 chime. So let's hear it. Well, coming back to here in Westminster, I mean, this is the place to where Houses of Parliament and the home of the government, I think, where they just make all the laws, enforces the laws, all sorts of things. But it's one of the most famous landmarks here in the capital city of England. And, oh yeah, there's a bit of a boat here. I would recommend going on a boat ride because it's beautiful, because I've been on it before while I was in Paris to see the landmark of the Eiffel Tower. But seeing this beautiful landmark of Big Ben is beautiful, isn't it? is my birthday and I have done another 10k run, which is 10 kilometers for those of you who don't know. Not 10-mile run, that's probably more than that, probably about 30 kilometers. But like I say, it has been a enjoyable time in London yesterday. Well, as you can see, it's kind of a bit hard with the loss of members of the family, but at the same time there are some fantastic futures lies ahead. Being here in late spring for my birthday is kind of a promising thing to look forward to in the summer. I just come here to my new favorite now, called Pret, as you can see, Pret. So with all that said, I'm going to have my coffee and I will see you at home.
The next day.
Well, what do you know, guys? It's breaking news, and it relates to Apple products, because I have an iPad in my hand, and the reason being so is that Final Cut Pro is finally coming to the iPad. Yes, it's going to only be compatible with iPad Pro and iPad Air that has the M1 chip, or later. But I mean, we haven't seen the M2 chip debuting the iPad Air yet, but it is definitely happening soon this year. But for now, we have the M2 iPad Pro and the ones I got, the M1 iPad Pro. I really can't wait to edit this because I have been using other video editing softwares such as LumaFusion and Premiere Rush. But hopefully with Final Cut Pro, I'm going to enjoy what I'm going to use on this iPad. I mean, this iPad that I have, the iPad Pro with M1, that is the biggest game changer. It's sad news for those people who have the iPad Pro with the A12 or the A12, I think it's the A12 chip. Unfortunately, you're out of luck. So if you really want to get Final Cut Pro for the iPad, all you do need is this bad boy right here, iPad Pro with M1 chip or the M2 chip, or the iPad Air with M1 chip, and later on the M2 chip. That's great news. Well, today is the Oxford Town and Gown run, and it's a shame I couldn't able to take part because I wasn't really partially ready, but of course I really done so many 10k runs throughout my period of running that, like I say, I guess next year I'm going to be 100% ready for this. But today, I want to see what this is all about, because I think this is probably going to be the most exciting things to have in a run, because that could get me prepared for next year. So let's check it out. I gotta have to tell you guys, I'm so glad that there are no idiotic protests around to ruin the run. I mean, unlike other runs, this run has been to be successful. I know a lot of people and protesters are going to be jealous about this, but this is all about fun. This is all about taking part, raising money to charity. We're doing something. So I guess the protesters need to take notes. Before we finish our vlog, I wanted to show you for an update of this Botley Road Closure. As you can see, no go through zone. This area is absolutely quiet. I have no idea how this process is going, but it has impacted everywhere. Botley Road is now a separate area. If you want to go through to this section, it's by going through the ring road. If you have the car, you have to waste fuel if you want to come into town from Botley Road, so you may have to go through the A34 in order to go through Abingdon Road, or maybe from north of Oxford if you want to, but sadly it's going to be like this for the next several months. It would reopen by October, but it will close again in March of 2024, and the same repeat goes for the closure until October of 2024, probably the finishing touches. By then, we might probably have the traffic filters to be in place by 2025. I'm not looking forward to that, but I'm not going to get into the political debate about this. So all that said, I wanted to tell you all that I'm very grateful for all of you for tuning in to my returning vlog. It has been like a struggling year for me because I have to go through my endurance time of losses throughout the beginning of the year, but with the messages and the condolences that you gave me meant everything to me. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much for this. Thank you all very much for watching this returning vlog. I'll be back for the new video very, very soon. Perhaps it's going to be Cornwall again. Well, you're gonna have to find out anyways. But anyways, take care everyone, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye for now.